In today's video, I have exclusive footage and news that no one has seen before regarding Premier African Minerals. This news, it's going to blow your mind. Welcome back, everyone, to Buy Hold Sell. I hope, of course, you are all well. First off, Happy New Year to all the Prem shareholders. Let's hope that 2024 is a lot better than 2023 in terms of how the year finished. Bad year. It's in the past. It's in the rear view mirror, and we're looking forward. We're looking forward to the end of January and February for the ball mill to be installed, and that's what's going to start it off with. The article that Keith Nicol, again, shared on the Facebook group. Keith, shout out to you, my man. January 5th, shared the article here from the Chronicle. More equipment for the Zulu Lithium. We can see trucks delivery, key mill installation equipment. So the deadline that we're hoping is going to be the end of January, February, as we discussed in the last video. Check out that video. It breaks down the recent RNS and the thought process there, and we will talk a bit more about that later in the video. This is the 55 tons per hour ball mill that we're hoping will be in by the end of January or February. So don't panic if it doesn't come by January. It was always January/February. The start of this says production by February, so that would hint that it will be done in January if it's to be done by February. But look, these are technicalities. I would still be hopeful that we will have it this month. So based on the fact that this is the 7th of January, we're talking a matter of weeks now until the deadline should be met. And these upgrades are being made mostly to rectify the issues that we have had to date. Some nice images here of it happening. And I just want to show you the video that we did over 3 weeks ago now, just for a little update on the technical analysis. He's broke. I was like, I'm waiting for a top up. I was never buying on the pump. Always after a pump, there's a dump. But then that RNS really confirmed the dump. I don't want to be too bearish about it, but I actually think we're going to see lower. I think we could see around 0.2 on this bad boy. And the reason being, in my experience, any share offering or dilution that comes along, generally speaking, if you offer a share at £1, it'll fall to at least £1. For me, 0.2, outside of news coming out, we've installed it, we're in production, something huge like that. To me, 0.2 was absolutely odds on, guaranteed a target. Technical analysis does not lie. So for people that have been buying the whole way down and are crying because they're nearly 80% down and like, oh, what am I doing? I'm catching a falling dagger. That is why you need to learn to trade, because if you keep buying blindly, you're going to get wrecked. Absolutely wrecked, especially on penny stocks. This is not the S&P where you dollar cost average monthly and you can potentially do a blind. I still wouldn't. But if you were doing a blind, you know you're going to be okay. You can get wrecked on penny stock dreams if you're just dollar cost averaging anytime you have a spare buck. The date of that video was December 12th. Let's just have a look at what's happened since December 12th. This is what's happened. December 12th, we had seen it at one stage fall 30%. You were 30% down. Now, if you were buying every 3, 4, 5% the whole way down, you are wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Pointlessly wrecked as well. No need. You could have waited and topped up at 0.2. You can see here on the 3rd of January is when we touched that 0.2. So if we bring this up and move it in to the 3rd of January, which is right down here, you can see it is almost 30%. So you could be buying on the way down, or you can just wait and learn this and trust this and get it in your head. And then you'll go, okay, I understand about placements. I understand about technical analysis. I understand about support and resistance. I understand the importance of swing trading. And you can save yourself 30%. And do you know how much something needs to go up to get 30%? You're talking about a 40+% gain. If you just waited and were patient and waited for 22 days, you could have bought at 0.2, and then to get back up at those levels, right now you'd be sitting with a 41% gain, where most people have probably just been buying and they're probably still red. That's why you need to understand this. And that's why a trading course that costs no more than a bit of dinner and a bit of food is really worth buying, because it'll pay off in dividends. We've hit the 0.2 and we have bounced. That was a target for the placement. No doubt about it. People were interested at those prices. Me personally, I had my order limit, everything set. Alerted the Discord 3-4 weeks ago when it happened. Told them I was waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm still waiting. Unfortunately for me, iWeb did not put the order through. It just didn't trigger on iWeb, and that comes down to spreads. It's just one of those ones. Sometimes it'll hit, sometimes it won't. You know, it could have fell below. That was a possibility as well. It might have hit the 0.19 and then bounced. I got very unlucky, but look, no issues with that. That's the whole point of having trading rules. You win some, you'll lose some, and you go. Where we're going to go, we're going to hit resistance here, as we can see, back at this level. We tried to bounce above it. We got ripped right back down. It's going to struggle to get above this sort of 0.24, 0.25. Once it gets above that, it'll rip. It might have the momentum. If you go back here, you'll see Peel buying today, consistently topping up. They're buying at 0.243, so they're at that level trying to push it. So there is excitement, and as we get closer to the end and maybe get more pictures of, you know, the mill being installed and different things like that, that's going to get excitement going where I think it will pump. Your natural level will be around this 30% jump right up to about 0.3. Now, the prices of Subpodium have went off the side of a cliff. Massive dumps over the last couple of weeks. Doesn't change the long-term goal. This is a 2030 play for me, but anybody that is perhaps bought one time and one time only, and they're hoping that their 0.95 or something average is going to get sorted out in the next coming month. I don't think you have a blue hope in hell that will come anytime soon. You've got to be looking to be dollar cost averaging. But again, as I said in the last sort of maybe 2 videos, I think a 0.6 is fair price for Prem. I think it's reasonable. And I'm hoping, personally speaking, from my own position, that we get to that. I would be very, very content. This is starting to go in the right direction, but we've been down this road before. It is nervy for a lot of people that have been in long, like in Prem, like myself. The last 3 years, we've seen good things and we've seen a lot of bad things. The bad things being last year, 2 deadlines missed. Will this happen again? Well, this is where the start of the video I was saying we have exclusive news, and we do have exclusive news. Just to recap, fundamentally, we know what's coming. There's a deadline to be hit. Hopefully we can hit it. There is huge question marks over George Roach and the team. Can they deliver? He's pulled in expertise from elsewhere. We're hoping that this time they're going to deliver. If that happens, huge. Technical analysis look good. The RSI massively oversold, starting to go in the right direction. The MACD as well. We need to get above this level. Then you will see easy enough, roughly a pump of about 30% to at least 0.31. That's with no news. I think if we can get above this, we'll see that without news. I think we'll see that this month. Personally speaking, I think we'll comfortably see that this month without news. News comes, it'll take off. Bad news, buckle up. But we do have this exclusive news. So when you compile the fundamentals, the trading, and this news, there's something worth getting excited about.
So lads, let's read the tea leaves, see what happens. This is Tetley, I believe. Other teas are available. Need to get myself a spoon. See that just thickening up a wee bit there. Thickening, thickener. Thickener must be coming, lads, soon. Easily. Get rid of that. Now, let's see. Oh, I think I got a dog hair in there. Lovely. Let's add a wee bit of the white stuff. See that rotation there? The rotation. That looks like the rotation of a ball mill to me. So I think everything's looking good. But instead of yourselves having a wee milky tea, fuck that, it's Friday. Get yourselves one of these bad boys. Nice, fresh, creamy pint.
That was D in the Discord. We had a bit of banter with it. We joked that he would record that video. He very kindly has recorded that video. And whether you believe in the tea leaves or not, there is positives to take from that. If you do, personally speaking, whether you do or you don't, I think it gives the idea that no one really knows what's going to come. Manage your risk. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. Those who fail to prepare to fail. Just trade safe. I will cover any fundamental news that comes, but I wanted to give an update on the charts mostly because it's been 3 odd weeks since we did the video where we were waiting on the 0.2. Well, the 0.2 has come. That was a good level. People have bought at those levels. They've waited patiently, and that's why the big players are coming in. So that's why you've got to look at it. Smart money is waiting for these levels for a reason. It just makes sense. Learn this before you waste any more of your money. Happy New Year again. I'm looking forward to covering Prem this year. It is going to be exciting. And I will chat to you in the Discord. The links are also down there if you want to get into the Discord. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your day, and here's hoping for a big week on Premier African Minerals.